Time for round 2 in Luxembourg. We are almost at the next waypoint for the main objective. There's a little bit of loot for us to grab in the courtyard. I'm aware we could have done this in the previous episode, but I just didn't want to make it too long. Making the episodes long is... I just don't think it's good for anybody, so... I think there's loot down here, I can't remember now. We've got some gardens and a courtyard to go into soon. Yeah, look at this. And then we can head on through. There's going to be a drop down here that I haven't tried in the stream yet, and I keep on forgetting about it. I keep on meaning to come and double check what's down there, so we'll probably do that in this video. A little bit of ad lib experimentation never hurt anybody, right? I think it's in here anyways. So, as always, this mist means we've got a unstable enemy. It's a little bit of ways, if I remember rightly, so we need to be careful. I believe you're a frost one. No, yeah, this is a frost one. We've got to be careful of this one. And I think I'm actually going to set you on fire. Just to make my life a little easier. I don't want to take too much damage from you. I should really get better at parrying. That is the way to like get real good at this, because you can parry pretty much all attacks, or should say a lot of attacks. And so once you get good at it, you can pretty much just dismantle everything. It's just not something I'm good at, so we'll leave that to the pros. Let's just continue on. We're going to have another one of those in a second. We need to be careful of. So this one doesn't look all that frosty. It still doesn't have real high resistance though. Yeah, they're all usually frost, I believe. Excuse me. There we go. Gotta walk through the fire. And this is... I can't remember what this is. Unlike usual, I think this is an enemy we've faced before. Usually the unstable enemies are like a new enemy, but this is one we've faced before. Yeah, it's one of the ravens. This is how I knew they're called ravens, if I remember rightly. Falcons, not ravens, there we go. I got it completely wrong. Now it looks silly. It's a frost one, so we can't freeze it. We can burn it though. You know what? I really don't want to die here because we're right next to a checkpoint, so we will speed things up a little. I mean to not get hit by your cold now. No, thank you. Nobody wants that. Yeah, give me a crit. I need stamina, damn it. There we go. Where was the swipe back, huh? Oh, that hurts. Hey, victory. This was assured all along. And a bismuth block. How lovely of you. This means we're going to create another weapon. I'm going to keep hold of that, I think. For now. We do get a new level, though. We're not quite dying yet, so... let's go with Agility. Yeah, I'm gonna try to power that up. I just want to get things down a bit faster. It's a target of mine for now. Yeah, so I think we can look out from the side, but we can't go through it yet. Let me just double check where I think I am. Yes, that's correct. This is where you're going to need to get used to fighting some of these enemies, because there are quite a few as we move forward. Oh, there's loot there. I don't think I remember that one. I guess we have to come to it from another side. Yeah, we've got a cross back over there. That makes sense. I'll skip this.
Monsieur Lavoisier has fallen into a trap. His captors probably took him to the Palais du Luxembourg.
Too many here to fight at once. So we won't be doing that. Now I believe these two come as a pair, which is troublesome. Nope, you're gonna come on your own. That is entirely fine. Come here, good sir. Oh! I dodged into it. I thought it would dissipate quicker. Man, getting owned. No! It's nice watching that immobilization build up faster. Excellent. Yeah, let's get that. Hello, you. Yeah, the added mobility seems to be, immobilization should I say, seems to be having more of an effect than the actual damage. Upgrading the weapon. Now then. We could rush for the shortcut. In fact, we'll do that if we start struggling for healing. I think that's the best idea here. Don't get frozen by that, that'll be bad. Get doom. Shortcuts there. I think it's that, yeah. Yeah, you can tell because it's got the fire, fire falcon, not raven. We've been calling them ravens for so long. Nothing up there, I don't think. Nope. Hello, big gun. This time the spider. This does my head in. These spiders, like, like they're fine as far as the enemy design goes. That doesn't stop them being mega annoying. I need to get stunned. No. Yes, there we go. Better. Better, better, better. Okay, okay, now we'll play. Yeah, keep doing that. My dance of death. It does the job every now and then. Yeah. Nothing crazy obvious that we've missed. That's good. Yeah, so I believe there's like an ambush here. No! I was so close to being perfect. Stop! I'm sure there was something else. I was positive about it. Wait. I don't know what they see the red marking on that was for. Usually the red mark's like a real dangerous move. I wonder if that was like a grab. Well, we don't really get grabs in this game. Which I'm quite happy about. I don't like grabs very much in these games. They're always the nastiest moves. I was going to open this. Is it completely de-aggroed? Just because we got the gate? I mean, if you're sure, that's fine by me. I mean, you can farm that guy for really easy anima. I still haven't actually found an anima farm that I would suggest, to be honest. But I'm positive there's another checkpoint around here. Let's find that first. Before we start fighting. Oh, it's a little bit away. But it's close enough that we'll use it. Let's go. What have we got there? Because it's going to be just up this way. There we are. That ought to make things feel nicer. This also means we're near the boss. Which is the Alchemist. Which kind of makes me want to upgrade the halberd. Yes. We did get the bismuth for it as well. The reason for that is because the Alchemist is resistant to most of the elements. And when I say resistant, that doesn't mean immune. You can inflict it with stuff. But it is tougher than a lot of the other enemies and bosses. However, the drawback is that it is more susceptible to impact and immobilization than other enemies. And the way that it ends up working is the earlier parts of the battle seems easier to do some like charged R2s from the halberd on it, and then when it starts getting a little bit more irate in its later kind of stages, it's better to have something fast to fight it with. Or we can basically cheese it with petrification grenades as well. It's also a pretty good I don't know how much people like the idea of that. I'm not going to know. I'm just going to do it my way, I suppose. So I think that should be everything looted now. Obviously, we don't really want to go back that way because we've already done it. Just have a quick double check around. There's one other area we could do it. We're on 16 minutes. With a bit of a but, because we're going to come back through an area we could do right now later, and technically it would save us time doing it that way around. But I know somebody's going to want me to show it now, so let's do that. Let's do that. So we are going to get sent back up here for side quests later. We've got a lot of keys we need to get handed. There's a lot of stuff we can technically go and do. Like, there's lots of items and little areas we can get to in most of the across most of the map, especially once we've done the next boss, because we'll get the kick. I think it's a kick, which allows us to get through the walls and the green locks. So a lot of the game's going to become much more accessible to us very shortly. And so it's a bit like the real game begins after this one. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, stamina. Yeah. Let's have you. Come here, sir. As always, damn spiders. That gets up real fast. Get out. Man, look how much health it's got. Took a crit and a dance. Excuse me while I deal with your friend. Wait, how did you dodge me? There we go, that's better. Alright, calm it down. Cool your mood. Okay. So, what I was saying was, technically speaking, yeah, we are going to get sent through this gate later on, and it just ends up being quicker to technically clear this end of the garden then, but I suppose, you know, because it's here before the boss, we can show it now. I think that is everything we need. There is a bit down here. I don't think there's any enemies. There's a bit of loot. Take that. Get that. Bit of lore. Yeah, let's grab that, and then oh, there's the cave I haven't been in. But we'll leave it for now. Because it is the perfect timing for us to be ready for the boss. That's that. Can't believe we ran past that so much I never even saw it. So the boss fight then is literally in the gap in the fence that I just jumped through. Instead of going down, you go straight across there. And that's going to be the next episode. So, I'm going to have a quick rest at the statue. Probably going to upgrade my halberd. Let's see how far we can get that actually. That way no one can say, hey, you did stuff off screen and I don't know what you did. So we'll go ahead and upgrade the halberd. Probably a bit of a waste, but this stuff is not the hardest stuff to farm. We just need a tiny amount of ammo. We can do that. Sure, we've picked up more than that. But I need 600. Yeah, there we go. Done. Upgrade. On the halberd. Should have all the impact we need on it. Cool, that's just going to take the place of my pistol in the next episode, so yes, catch you guys again soon.